2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight, defending their... So look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Fultz. He kicks it to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch. Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Bonga gets the bucket.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Ball against Fultz. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Beal deciding where to go with it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And he makes that one.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Fournier in the corner. Isaac kicks to Fultz. And the basket is good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
To the middle. Back to Hachimura. Passes it to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Hachimura, no good. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
Beal up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Beal, the pass to Bryant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Feeds to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Oh, Beal in position. It's stolen by Vucevic. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Stolen by Gordon. Fultz against Wall. Vucevic. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards trail by 4. And they're moving it up. And finished off by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And Washington the other way now. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. To the wing on the left. Gordon against Bertans. Just 5 to shoot. Mahinmi passes to Bertans.
How about found Mahimi with a good pass. Not a guy you typically run the offense through, but his feel for the game has really grown.
Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross with a wide open look. The Magic again can't hit. For Washington, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Mahimi's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Augustine. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mahimi. And there's the pass to Bertens. Inside. Here's Brown. Pass to Mahimi. Smith outside. Back to Mahimi. To the paint. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out front, up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Travis Bertans out there with Troy Brown. And it's Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Wagner in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, this is all Aaron Gordon needs, right? Just a little space to run and forget about it.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like. You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
And it's Brown missing.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert your traffic.
Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Payton. To the inside. Here's Bertens. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bertans got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
For 3, Ross. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Payton passes to Wagner. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Ross dishes to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Ross for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Wagner passes to Payton. Back to Wagner. Smith outside. The pass to Wagner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Wagner's got 8 points.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Now, here's Bertans, defended by Gordon, stolen by Bamba, and here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Wizards trail by 4. Wall attacking. Here's Mahimi. Outside for Beal. Back to Mahimi. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Fultz. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Wall passes to Hachimura, and the shot is good.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Augustine with it. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Isaac. The feed to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Wizards making a switch here. Lyons checked in. Now here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Wall. Bryant passes to Wall. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Fultz. The shot from the low post is good. Fultz has got it all tied up now for Orlando. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Beal against Fournier. Here's Beal. And he converts the layup. Beal's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fultz looking around. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the paint. Outside for Beal. Back to Bryant. Over Gordon. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Magic, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Hachimura, the pass to Wall. Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's good. Wall's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Wizards.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, great bounce to his game. Bradley Beal, a big-time athlete.
The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Lob pass to Gordon. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Throws it up high, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. And B.J. Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. And a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in. Smith dishes to Mahinmi. Smith in the post, headed by Augustine. Smith, no good. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. For 3, Ross. The offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahinmi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahinmi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Bertans finds Smith. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Pass to Vucevic. Ross in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ross with the steal. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Mo Wagner. Brown out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Ian Mahinmi, and it's Bertans in at the 3 slot.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet, too.
Augustine from outside. Rebound by Smith. Washington leading now by 4. Brown the pass to Mahinmi. Knocked loose and stolen by Fournier. And they're on the break. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
We call that making it quick work. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
Smith surveying the D. Ball's knocked loose. Brown the pass to Wagner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Shot, high post. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
It's good on the putback.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Here's Wagner. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's Fournier on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's good from about 19 feet.
Part of your responsibility is to take good shots. Evan Fournier does so right there.
Brown drives in, and it's sent back by Isaac. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Ross for 3. But they get it back. Vucevic dishes to Ross. For 3, Fournier. Bertans grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now here's Ross. Three-pointer Augustine. Here's Isaac. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Isaac's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Bertans.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Vucevic. Tries again, and it's Isaac getting it to go. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Bertans against Ross. Back to Bertans. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Augustine with the ball, and Isaac throws it down.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
Bertans, the pass to Wagner. Mahinmi down low. Vucevic on him. Smith finds Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Washington again turning it over.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon comes in for Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. It drops.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Yes!
Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments.
Wall, count it! And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Love. Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Drummond's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here's Garland. Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. Love kicks to Garland. The pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
The drive by Beal. Passes to Bryant. Back to Beal. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Good. Drummond's got 6 points.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And stolen by Drummond. Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. Now here's Wall. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Love. And there's the feed to Drummond. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Hachimura. Feeds it to Bryant. To the wing right side. Wall's shot is off. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Love dishes to Garland. Back to Love. Clock at 6. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Nice D from Bryant. Here's Bonga. Pass to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Hachimura with it. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Love. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Bryant passes to Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Pass to Sexton. Now, here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Bryant's shot is off.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Love outside. Bryant against Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Can't hit from the low block. And a deep three from Beal. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Andre Drummond has been on display for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And they're able to recover. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Payton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Payton's got his first points in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. It's Brown with the drive. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now the pass to Windler. Back to Porter. Here's Windler. Now Nance. Bertans defending. Nance dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Bertans. One-on-one here. To the right side. Here's Payton. The baseline jumper goes down. Payton's got 4 points this quarter. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. Here's Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
There's the pass to Mahinmi, and it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Thompson with the bucket.
That's where TT does a lot of his damage. Foul line down.
To the middle. Smith finds Brown. Payton right side. Mahinmi against Porter. Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter passes to Windler. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And they've repeatedly pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Now here's Thompson. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Out to Nance. Back to Thompson. Nance outside. 4 on the clock. Over Bertans. And too long on the shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Cleveland leading by 4. Left side, Porter. To the paint, Thompson. And that one is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. Wizards passing it around. Nance against Mahinmi. Pass to Bertans. Inside. Here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Wizards making a switch here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahimi. Hachimura comes in for Bertines. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. The kick out to Porter. Back to Drummond. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Count that one.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Pass to Love. He feeds it to Drummond. Washington with the rebound. Payton right side. Here's Hachimura. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 14 points, 4. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Hachimura. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
A drive by Beal and finish off by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Sexton. He dishes it to Drummond. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hachimura the pass to Wall.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. So for the Wizards, Bertines comes in for Hachimura. And it's Brown in for Bradley Beal. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now Garland. And Thompson gets it to go.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Bonga. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Windler, covered by Wall. The drive by Nance, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Brown, good.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Thompson passes to Windler. Back to Thompson. Here's Windler. He's covered by Brown. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Sexton against Smith. The shot by Sexton, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Out to the wing. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Brown against Porter. Outside for Beal. Pass to Wagner. Back to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Now, here's Sexton. Thompson right side. Connects on the open J. Thompson's got 8 points. Washington leading now by 7. Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside for Beal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one's good by Porter.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Smith drives in, makes it off the glass. Smith's got 4 this quarter. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Beal. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Back to Thompson. Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sexton's got his second basket.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Washington again turning it over. Five seconds left to play here in the third. There's Garland. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mo Wagner out there with Hachimura. And it's Bryant in at the 5. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland the pass to Exum. To the inside. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Exum passes to Garland. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Love. Shoots over Wagner. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He lobs it up. Hachimura finds Wagner. No good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland the pass to Love. Osman. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Wizards leading by 3. And the pass to Wagner. Back to Bryant. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. That's good from Wagner. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And a switcher also for Washington. Vargas checked in.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
There's Garland. Off target from outside. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Changes up. And here's Wagner. This is it to Bonga. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Is on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. Count it. Good. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Wall kicks to Bertans. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Sexton on the wing. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Sexton's got 10 points here in the second half. Left side Wall. He kicks to Beal. And stolen by Sexton. Love outside. To take the lead. That shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Bunga. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Now, here's Garland. Touched it on the wing. There's the triple. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. 3-point lead. Bunga, no good. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's to Osman. Love deciding where to go with it. Inside. And it's Drummond missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Garland, no good. Bryant up top. Here's Bunga. Offline. And so Washington takes the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Coming up in the Windies. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2 DA.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. Stolen by Carter. Ball against White. Here's Markkanen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Bryant finds Hachimura. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Right side, Markkanen. Left side, Levine. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Now here's Beal. Outside Bryant. 5 on the clock. The pass to Bonga. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Levine, here we go. Count it. Levine's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Back to Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
White with it. Here's Porter. Bonga pulls it in.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's White after the basket by Washington. Porter finds White. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Beal on the foul.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Levine. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Wall, that's good. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, White. He feeds it to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. And Levine with the block. Right side, Porter. Levine kicks to Porter. Carter against Bryant. The kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine, basket counts. Levine's got 6 points.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open man.
Here's Bonga. Good work there as it goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Levine looking around. Back to Carter. Some solid defense from Bryant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Hachimura. Porter against Beal. To the middle. Here's Bunga. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Porter passes to Levine. To the inside. Carter kicks to Levine. Back to Carter. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's Satoransky, and the rejection by Mahinmi. Got it up. The shot will not fall. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here is Young to the paint. Dunn outside. Clock at 4. A floater off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Love that little floater by Chris Dunn. He's trying to make it a weapon.
Inside, here's Payton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dunn with it, picked up by Brown. Pass to Hutchison. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cuts off the pass. Cornette passes to Satoransky. Pass to Cornette, and he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Yep, that one goes in there. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
It's Young on the wing. Passes it to Cornette. Satoransky with it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Payton against Satoransky. Second chance shot. Brown down low. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 3 on the clock. Here's Hutchison. Dunn outside. Down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets' brain.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornett. Porter comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Wall finds Wagner. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wagner passes to Wall. And Porter, here we go. And another turnover here by Chicago.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Here's Markkanen. Almost, but it rolls out. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Porter. It's Wall with the drive. To the inside. Wagner passes to Wall. Rebound by the Bulls.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
It's White on the wing. Trying to get open is Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
A nice shot by Carter. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
From 12 feet out. And that one, good.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
White dishes to Carter. There's the pass to Harrison. Back to Carter. Beal pulls it in. Wizards trail by 8. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Valentine. And Wall kicks to Brown. Back to Wall. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got 8 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Carter looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they were up. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So on the floor for Washington. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bryant's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. White the pass to Carter. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant 1 foul of the game. And that's going to do it.
And it's a much earlier end to this game for him than he would have wanted. He brought it on himself, though, Kevin. I mean, 2 fouls that were way too forceful.
Hey, G, the official's not cutting him any slack on the second one, but that usually is the way it goes. You know, once you cross the line and committed the first flagrant, there's a zero-tolerance policy. We all know that when it comes to the next one. Miami's checked in for Washington. Here's Levine. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Levine's got 8.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside, White. Banked in off the glass. White's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Right side, Levine. And the shot goes in. 12 points for him.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. LaVine challenging the heart of that defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Here's Hutchison to the middle. Here's Cornett. Rebound by Mahimi.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Payton. Pass to Bonga. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Bean passes to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. To the inside. Here's Cornett. Satoransky against Smith. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the way he plays the game, he's always in attack. This is the one area I think he definitely has to improve on in his career. Ish Smith is knocking down free throws.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. The Wizards making a switch here. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 9-point game. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Back to Satoransky. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brown's got the ball. And the dunk by Payton.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Brown takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brown's got his first bucket of the night. Smith against Dunn. Reverses. Basket good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Beal kicks to Bertans. Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. And the second free throw, good. 56 seconds left in the third. Done against Smith. The kick out to Porter. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And he recovers it. Done shot's good. Wizards trail by 10. Smith finds Bertans. And now here comes Young leading the break. On the wing, Porter. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The first one falls. Good on both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And White kicks to Markkanen. Carter left side. Over Bertans. Off target with that shot. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bulls out front. They lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White is out there with Harrison, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 5 to shoot, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. And here is Beal, and stolen by White. Back to Porter. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Bertans. Back to Wall. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Wizards trail by 8. All with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
The pass to Carter. Outside, Porter. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's White. Wall with some nice defense. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Right the pass to Carter. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
Wall passes to Bonga. Right side, Beal. To the paint. And Porter comes to help. There's the dish to Wall. Good on the bucket. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Markelle. White against Wall. Markelle kicks to White. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markelle.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Wizards passing it around. They get it back. It's tipped.
And for Markelle, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. Washington fast break. Back to Bertans. Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Outside, Markelle. Inside. Porter finds Markelle. And here's White. Drops in the layup for 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. There's the pass to Hachimura. Back to Bertans. Money!
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now White. He dishes it to...
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
Hachimura the pass to Bertans. Down low. Here's Bunga. Pass to Bertans. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Carter drives in. Passes it to Harrison. Porter kicks to Harrison. And there's the pass to White to the left wing. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves. And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K's. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, the Wizards have struggled to...
David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac into the small forward position. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. Shot clock at 6. High post Vucevic. Ball with the steal. Here's Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. He gets it in there.
No hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Gordon with it. Fultz with the ball. Now Beal defending. Here's Fournier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Wall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside Gordon. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And the timing and energy on display. Bryant positioning himself well and just slapping the ball back.
Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Beal's running, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside for Beal. Back to Hachimura. Outside Beal. Clock at 6. Right side Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint, deflects the pass. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Beal. Yep, that one goes.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Fultz against Wall. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fultz finds Fournier. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Fournier's got his second bucket. Bryant passes to Bonga. Outside for Beal. Passes it to Bonga. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Wizards. Isaac outside. Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Now here is Smith. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Brown inside. He's covered by Isaac. Pass to Mahinmi. There's the feed to Smith. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Augustine dishes to Ross. Over Smith. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
For the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Magic, Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 4-point game. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. He doesn't hit that one. Smith with some nice D. Here's Wagner. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched it.
Being yourself, being in your own comfort.
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got Davis Bertans. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Brown and it's small forward. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Wizards.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Carter-Williams against Smith. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Carter-Williams. Brown finds Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Tipped away. Back to Brown. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. There's the pass to Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
First free throw is good. 2 shots. And so he makes both from the line. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hachimura the pass to Payton. And the layup falls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Payton passes to Wall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for James Ennis.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bryant passes to Wall. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Beal against Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got his second basket.
I like how Beal mixes up his scoring. He's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
And Augustine kicks to Fultz. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Isaac trying to break free. And it's Gordon missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Jumps up, and it's blocked.
But the coaching staff has to like this. Hachimura using his size and length to make a difference on him.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Isaac following the basket by John Wall.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Fultz.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Bryant, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, because of Bryant's strong frame, he's never really afraid to absorb contact.
Washington making some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Mahinmi. Brown comes in for Hachimura, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's Vucevic missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Carter Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Isaac. And that one hits back iron.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Vucevic finds Augustine. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Wall. Back to Bryant. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. Magic shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Fultz looking around. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without foul.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Here is Wall. He's got 6. To the inside. Wagner finds Beal. Pass to Wall. And he lays it straight in. Wall's got 8 points.
You got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc.
And here's Fultz. He's got 9. Back to Vucevic. Passes to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Markelle Fultz.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Hachimura, the pass to Wagner. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. And the pass to Hachimura. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Wizards, Mahimi comes in for Hachimura. And it's Payton in for Beal. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Now here's Carter Williams. Bamba passes to Ennis. He kicks it to Carter Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
Back to Payton. Inside, here's Mahimi. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the basket by Washington. Ennis passes to Gordon. For the finish, and Wall with the slam.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. Incredible speed end to end.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Pass to Mahimi. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The kick out to Wall. Here's Bonga. Down low. Wagner passes to Bonga. The shot off that time.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Wizards leading by 8. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bertens. Back to Brown. Here's Bryant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon with it. Now Smith defending. It's good. 8 points for Aaron Gordon.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And they double up Brown. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Now, here's Bertans. And they pick up 2. Bertans got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Now here's Gordon. 8 points for him. 2 points. That one goes.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Outside Gordon. And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Magic trail by 6. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Brown out there with Hachimura. And it's Bertans in at the 5. Roman the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Doesn't go that time. The Wizards shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That one falls for Bertans. Both shots good from the strike.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Here's Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Here's Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
That free throw good from Fultz. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Washington leading now by 7. Here's Beal. The quick look, no good that time.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And that'll be 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. We talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Gordon's checked in for Ross. Bertans passes to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Smith against Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Launches a 3. They get it again.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wizards leading by 5. Beal dishes to Smith. Over to the wing. Outside Beal. To the middle. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Here's Fultz. Washington with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint. And that one's good. Hachimura. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Yeah, he's not afraid to step up in a big spot. Hachimura, I like to see him up his intensity and deliver.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Another miss by Orlando.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bryant is checked in for the Wizards. Wall comes in for Ish Smith. Wall passes to Bonga. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Pass to Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. Fultz finds Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. Bryant with the rebound. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's stolen by Vucevic.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
For 3, Fournier. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Here's Vucevic. Off the inbound, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Here are the Magic now. Here's Fultz. Bryant with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Now the pass to Bertans. He dishes it to Bryant. Back to Bertans. The Wizards working the ball around now, and it's Bryant missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
John Wall. And he ends up making the second, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And it's good, 2 points. Wall, that's a 2-pointer off target. And so Washington takes the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris.
for the land of the...
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Andre Drummond. The pass to Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Pass to Hachimura. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Love the pass to Drummond. Nice D from Bryant.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Wall. Here's Bryant. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Drummond. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
That one falls.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Wall. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Left side, Wall. Here's Bryant, and it's sent back by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pass to Osman. Dishes it to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Right side, Sexton. Passes it to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so John Wall nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sexton dishes to Thompson. On the wing, Nance. Back to Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Porter. Outside, Sexton. Feeds it to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
For the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi, and it's Payton in for John Wall.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Here's Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Windler, covered by Payton. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith drives in. Knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. Porter in the corner. On the wing, Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Windler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sexton on the wing, covered by Smith. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Cavs.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Garland, he's checked in for Sexton. Porter finds Thompson. Left side, Nance. Back to Thompson. There's Garland. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. The pass to Bertans. There's Garland. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. Back to Porter. He feeds it to Thompson. And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Cleveland. Payton passes to Smith. Back to Payton. Inside. It's stolen by Nance. Now Garland. Pass to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Down low. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Payton.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Right wing. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Off on the layup. Washington shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Payton, that's good.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Passes it to Windler. On the wing, Nance. The pass to Windler. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Bertanis. Nance with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Thompson inside. Covered by Payton. Porter passes to Thompson. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Smith. Cavaliers with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Payton attacking. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Payton's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Here's Thompson. That shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bertanis. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Mahimi. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Beal with it. Now the dish to Mahimi. And Mahimi with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that does it for our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. That shot misses. Wall with some nice defense.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good, Wagner.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Bryant is checked in for the Wizards. Wall passes to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Back to Bryant. He dishes it to Wall. And there it is for him. Wall's got 6.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Drummond working against Bryant. Here's Osman. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Wall kicks to Beal. To the paint. Here's Bunga. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Sexton. That ball's great assist by Love. Sexton's got his first points of the night.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Drummond.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Bunga gets the bucket.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Drummond kicks to Garland. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Love the pass to Drummond. And it's Love penetrating, and that one drops for him.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Here's Beal, and he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Wall passes to Beal. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Ish Smith, he's checked in for John Wall. Here's Osman. And Drummond kicks to Osman. The kick out to Porter. The feed to Thompson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Osman, the pass to Thompson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Smith outside. This is the Mahinmi, and it's sent back by Drummond, and he's able to get it back. Here's Osman. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the point guard. It's stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Beal, the pass to Smith. Another shot, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Washington leading now by 9. Smith outside. Pass to Bertans. To the inside. Mahimi's shot is good.
I think if you're built like Mahimi, you can absorb the hit and still complete the play.
Nance outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Feeds it to Thompson. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ball's checked in. To the wing right side. There Tennis passes to Mahimi. Down low. Low block shot. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Mahimi.
How much confidence in his jump shot. John Wall has the green light off the pass.
Back to Sexton. Love against Mahimi. Love kicks to Sexton. Garland the pass to Nance. 4 on the clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards leading by 13. Now the pass to Wall. Back to Mahimi. The shake. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be, and the coach's challenge being used up here. Have a lot of time left. You've got 1 to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Here's Bunga. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Wall draws the double. Here's Bunga. The shot's good.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Porter kicks to Drummond. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Passes it to Bunga. Outside, Beal. Inside, here's Mahimi. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Mahimi's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
Porter dishes to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Sexton. The second chance effort. It's deflected. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Outside, Wall. To the inside, Mahimi, and it's sent back by Drummond. Wall against Porter. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Porter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Beal, the pass to Bertans. Back to Beal. It's tipped. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. That's and we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said,
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Bryant. Here's Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Here's Levine. Bryant with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Beal against Porter. And a nice shot by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Hangs. Count that bucket. Here's Levine. To the middle. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Wizards. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Bryant is doubled. Outside for Beal. Here's Bonga. And stolen by White. There's the lob to Carter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bonga, the pass to Wall. The feed to Bryant. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Up top, Hachimura. There's the pass to Bonga. The Wizards working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Beal.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Porter against Beal. And that one's good by Porter. Washington leading now by 4. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
White the pass to Markkanen. Levine deciding where to go with it. Out to White. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal. Yep, it counts.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And Wall. Here we go now. And he gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Levine finds Porter. Beal on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Cloak loose, and Washington has possession. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Kick out to Levine. Lets a floater go. That one misses. Great D that time from Beal.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
White against Wall. Down low. Brown kicks to Mahinmi. Wall dishes to Beal. 5 to shoot. Wall passes to Mahinmi. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side Levine. Off target on the 15-footer.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
White left side. And he makes good on the layup.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Satoransky. He's out there with Chris Dunn. Young out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the four-slot. Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bulls trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine. Here's Young. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hachimura with it. Pass to Bonga. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Smith. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Valentine. Satoransky. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Smith the pass to Wagner. Now here is Hachimura. Makes it off the glass.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Valentine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Wagner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Now, here is Young. They trail by 6, and they get it back. And then Carter with the jam. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And stolen by Dunn. Valentine kicks to Young. Not going to go that time. And it's Washington the other way. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Now Payton to the middle. He kicks to Bryant. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bryant's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Quick off the floor, Chris Dunn padding that shooting percentage with a play at the rim.
Smith against Dunn. Here's Hachimura. Puts the move on. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He has 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Valentine kicks to Carter. And it's Dunn in the corner. Pass to Harrison. Lays it up and banks it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Wizards leading by 4. Smith feeling it out a bit. Payton outside. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. Here's Valentine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Here's LaVine following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Valentine. LaVine with it, picked up by Brown. And Cornett gets it to go. Cornett's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside for Beal. Back to Mahimi. Got a piece of it. Wall against White. In the corner, it's LaVine. He gets that one. LaVine's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Brown the pass to Wall. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Beal up top. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to things were going Washington's way from the beginning. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's LaVine. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's White. It's a 1-point game. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The young big man from Finland, Markkanen's game has really translated to the States.
Hachimura the pass to Bryant. He dishes it to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Wall. To the paint. Here's Bunga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Levine can't hit. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The pass to Bryant. Inside, here's Beal. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Beal's got 6.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Bean passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Markkanen. It's deflected. It's Bryant, high post. Carter on him. The shot's good from Bryant. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wall dishes to Bryant, and it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Floats it up for Young. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go, Washington fast break. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Wall passes to Wagner. Count it.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Here's Harrison. It's stolen by Smith. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Wizards lead by 1. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Harrison, and that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
So it's the Wizards now. The Bulls getting the bucket. The drive by Smith. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Dunn. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young inside. Working on Bertans. Young, no good. And stolen by Dunn. Carter down low, covered by Wall. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Satterant's there with Chris Dunn. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot goes down.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mahinmi. Out to Smith, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn.
You see LaVine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
It's Beal on the wing. Down low, it's stolen. LaVine against Bertans. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That free throw good for Mahinmi. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
LaVine. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hachimura, the pass to Mahinmi. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Woo! Love it, love it. Look at those quick hands from Saturansky, able to be very disruptive.
Hachimura finds Brown. The Wizards working the ball around now. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
John Wall's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Now here's LaVine. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. LaVine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. LaVine with the size to compete on the interior.
Wizards making a switch here. Bogda's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White for Saturansky. And LaVine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of LaVine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-3 run. LaVine, and it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Now here's LaVine. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Carter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wall passes to Hachimura. The 10-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now here's White. Kick out to LaVine. Outside, Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as Markkanen continues to develop his skill set, he'll get to the line a lot more often.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. And Wall kicks to Beal to the inside. Here's Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, White. Oh, good with the triple. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Here's Levine following the basket by John Wall. Outside, White. Right side, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Back to White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Wall outside. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,